Hello, music lovers! It's your girl, Corina Avalos, your music and radio plug with Up in the Mix. I'm excited to chat with today's guest, singer-songwriter from Nashville, Bryant Taylorr. And we're about to pick his brain today and ask him all the things from music, creativity, to even just some fun facts. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate you having me. This is dope.
Thanks!
Love it. Love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I really just want to make a place that's cozy. So when I chop it up with creatives, that they can feel a little bit more comfortable. And
I feel it.
thank you.
I love it.
Appreciate
I love it.
it.
It's a vibe. Yeah.
And he was a sweetheart, showing up super early. Thank you.
Yeah, they say 15 minutes early is on time.
You're right.
You know?
So it's greatly appreciated.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I know that you said you've been up for since earlier today. You were babysitting some kids?
My nephew and my niece. But I woke up early because I had to go for a little workout, go for a little run, and then I had them till like 12:30. And then I'm just getting used to I want to spend more time with them. You know what I'm saying? So she asked my sister. I got 4 sisters, so she usually asks the sisters, can they do it? But I was like, I just stepped up. I'm like, yo, I got it this time. She's like, oh, for real? Like, yeah, I got them.
What time did you wake up?
I woke up at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 a.m. And then I went for a run, and then I got back, and they were at the house immediately. I was in uncle mode, but it was cool. I ain't never watched them by myself, so that's the weird part, because she was like, because I forgot what I was getting myself into. She was like, okay, so she has this, she has to do this, and she has this. Plus, she has this ointment right here for this. If this happens, then call me or ASAP. I'm like, oh, shit. It got real. And she said, now she did go to the bathroom late last night, so she might not have to go today. You know what I'm saying? But if she does, make sure that you wipe in the crevices. I'm like,
okay, so how old are these kids and how many of them were there?
It's 2 of them. And they're 2 years old and 8 years old. 8-year-old, he cool.
Yeah.
2-year-old, who she talking about the whole time. I forgot all that came with a 2-year-old.
Yes.
I forgot all the wiping and
terrible twos. Was she an angel?
No, she's an angel.
Oh.
Yeah. She don't cry. She don't do nothing. She just be chilling. So it was cool. I love them. So I do it again. But
where do you fall in the group of? You said you have 4 sisters. So where do you fall?
I'm the second oldest.
You're the second oldest.
Yeah, I got an older sister, and then everybody's under me. After that, I got an Irish twin. So we like the same age for like 2 weeks. And then I have 2 younger sisters, so like 22 and 21. Yeah. I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have that sounds like it was a fun upbringing. Like all you guys being kind of, there being a gap, but like still within the.
It's a huge gap though, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like in middle school and my older sister's graduating from high school. Yeah. And then I got 2 younger sisters that I don't even really know until they turn, 18, 19. Yeah. So it was really just me and my Irish twin, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. And then we just had 2 little people running around all the time that we had to take care of. But yeah, it was cool. It was dope.
And you grew up here in Nashville, correct? What part?
Antioch.
Antioch?
To be
exact. Gotcha. How has it been seeing the changes in Antioch that are, when you grew up to now?
In Antioch, so I don't go to Antioch no more. My family lives out there, but when I do, Hickory Hollow was a thing for a minute. It's not a thing at all, but it's still like different things going on in there. They got a whole new strip mall out there that I haven't really been able to see, but I've heard a lot about it. So I'm like, snap, I should go out there.
Is it the one that they're calling like Little Chinatown or something?
I don't know, maybe so. I don't know.
Which is like.
Yeah,
you can't just build that and call it Chinatown.
Like, I don't know what they call it out there.
I could see like it because it's like a lot of Hispanic people in that area. It
probably is. Yeah.
So where the hell are they getting the Chinese?
Chinatown?
Like, did you import them? Where the fuck they come from?
I don't know where China's coming from. Little Mexico might be the thing.
Yeah, there's a couple little pockets of Little Mexico in Nashville.
Yeah, for sure. But I haven't really been out there for real. I don't chill in Antioch no more.
Yeah.
None of my partners stay out there no more. We are like, well, they are all married and shit. So yeah, I'm just in Nashville. I live in the heart of Nashville, right downtown.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Like, I wouldn't say downtown, but I'm looking at down. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. I can see fireworks 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's there. So
It is nice.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. So
I'm sure seeing this, like how the skyline has developed since when you were a
yeah,
child.
it's big. It's
Yeah.
way bigger than what it was. And I used to think that it was big when I was little. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's so many more. You know what I'm saying? And they're still building. They're still
Yeah.
building all the time, and it looks like you go to LA or something like that. It looks like a small LA if you come to Nashville. It's not like
Yeah.
because I go to Chattanooga. A lot of my family's in Chattanooga, and I'm like, when we all downtown at? What's going on?
It's literally like a 5 minute just
Yeah, whatever it is.
yeah area. Like you just pass it and oh,
yeah. Was that downtown?
like this is Chattanooga. Like
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
saw
yeah.
it all.
That was it. Like, but it
Yeah.
got good scenery, but it's a difference when you come back to Nashville. Like,
Yeah.
the skyline is crazy now. So, if you haven't been to Nashville, make sure you do come. It's definitely an experience.
Well, I know that you kind of mentioned your upbringing, your family, and growing up here in Nashville, being an OG, which is like super like rare these days. Everybody's a transplant, it seems like. But do you think that being from here has actually influenced you wanting to be an artist?
Um, No,
Mm-hmm.
no, it didn't really influence that. Nothing really influenced me wanting to be an artist. I never wanted to be an artist. I always wanted to be a musician though, so I think it definitely influenced that because it's always music going around. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up playing the drums. So I played the drums from 0 to 18, doing talent shows and everything. So I always wanted to play the drums behind somebody, and I was in different bands. I worked with Metro Parks, you know what I'm saying, for the longest, doing little band camps with them. I played for some gospel artists, and I was just like, that's just gung ho. I want to be in the background, but I didn't know nothing about like stepping out in the forefront at all until I was in 12th grade. Some of my friends was rapping, and I started rapping with them just because I don't know they was good, and they told me I was trash. Not like that, but it, what I'm saying, in so many words. So I just started singing and started singing to girls around the school or whatever that, and it just that's where it came from. But I never really thought about being an artist. I never thought about singing and songwriting and doing none of that. It literally wasn't a thought ever in my brain.
Right.
It was just like it was almost lame to me to be like singing and songwriting and dancing and performing. It was like, who want to do that?
Which is so funny because, like I shared with you, I have heard of your name years ago. My friend Joe Major brought you up, and he was mentioning how he was trying to help an upcoming artist in, I think it was like pre-COVID 2019 when we met up for coffee, and he showed me your music, and I was like, oh wow, he has a beautiful voice. And then fast forward to now with Kelly, she showed me some of your work, and I'm like, dang, I'm a fan of your songwriting. So I didn't realize that you had pivoted over to being a composer and a songwriter for other people. Which congratulations on your signing, by the way.
Thank you.
That's amazing because it's already an accomplishment on its own. But I know that you want to jump back into artistry. So, what kind of projects do you have in mind when you start working as an artist again?
Me. I have like me in mind. Like it's not really something specific that I'm gunning for. I like R&B. If it's gonna be R&B, then you can call it that. But more so, just like whatever comes out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to, make music that everybody can listen to. Not just a certain demographic of people and a certain age bracket or nothing like that. I want everybody to listen to it. So I've just been kind of opening my mind to different sounds and different ways of recording, like and different people to record with, and seeing if I like these people or the way this person works, and just merging them all together. And maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't, but I think at this point, like I've come to a place where I'm liking the music that I'm making, and it's more like R&B funk, and like this newer age though, rappy. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I'm excited about it though because it's way I think just up a level from where I was. I put out 2 projects. I put out Juice in 2017, and I put out Rare in 2020. If you haven't heard that, you should go check it out. But the new music is just like up a whole nother level. So I'm just excited for people to kind of see that the journey of me being signed as a songwriter has really like helped the entire process. And
do you think that writing for other people and working with the publishing company has expanded your, I guess, your artistry in a sense?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's taking, the way I think about music to a whole nother level without me even noticing. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of like I listen back through my music that I'm making right now and through what I made years ago when I was just making it by myself and completely just having fun, which is the difference where you're just having fun. A long time ago when I made Juice, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just was making shit. And nowadays it's like it's a little bit more structure to it and a little bit more meaningful through like every lyric or even melody, but it's still like that fun that I had when I was younger. It's just more like more structured out and well well put to what's the word? Just more put together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Hell yeah. It's helped me out. Hell yeah. Like,
how do you know when a song is done though?
man, shit done. I don't keep on going on. No, it's done. And if I do a verse and a hook and I can't come up with another verse, it's done. That's the song. You know what I'm saying? It's
you don't think too much about it.
Nope, it's over with. I'm not about to keep on going on and on.
Because I hear that a lot with artists. They say that sometimes they just don't ever release something because they're like, "Oh, I don't think it's done." But then sometimes, like I was sharing with you off camera, that those demos, like something about the demos just sometimes hit harder than like the mastered version of it.
Yeah.
And I think that as an artist, you guys are so critical of the product that it's okay to have like outside people listen in, because sometimes we could hear something that you might be missing because you've heard it so much. And as a creator, you're going to be meticulous about it,
Yeah, but for me, I think like a lot of people overthink, and that's why if you are an artist, you shouldn't overthink anything if nobody's like really paying attention right now. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want it to be like great and this is the most epic thing that I've ever done, and I need it to be like this. I need the photo shoot to be like this, and the video to look like this, and you only got like 900 followers or 2,000 followers, 5,000 followers. Nobody's following your music for real. It really don't matter. We really just overthink a lot of that stuff, and then you do all of that, and it doesn't do anything. Well, what's the reason? It's more so like being expressive and expressing yourself, because nobody can put a judgment on expression. And you can just get better at expressing yourself. But as far as what the masses want to see, I don't really think about it like that. The only reason I really haven't released is because I have a team now, so it's a lot of ideas that can make this song better, or what other song can go with this one, or how we're gonna package it. It's a lot of those conversations and the mixing and mastering, which is what I didn't think about when I was doing Juice and Rare. I didn't think about none of that shit. I just put it out, and I'm still kind of like that where they gotta hold me back sometimes. Be like, no.
Yeah.
Not yet. I was like, all right, cool. But, I think a lot of people think too much. That's what holds them back from, actually dropping and making the song complete. Like, fuck that shit. It's done.
Yeah, that's actually an amazing way to think and look at it, because you're exactly right. Especially when you are working on building a fan base. I think that you're right. People get too caught up in like the little stuff that they're not thinking bigger picture. You just need to release the craft.
Yeah.
And then everything will follow.
Yeah. Just have fun. Like that's the main part, of just have fun. Especially if you're not signed, you don't have too much going on. It's the best moment to just do what you do. And it's no judgment on it. Who's gonna say something?
When you think of collaborations, do you really think about like, is this collaboration for fun, or when you're thinking about like wanting to write a song with somebody else, is it because they're your friend, or is it like, oh, I've always wanted to work with that person?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I can write with some of my friends. I think nowadays, I'm more so like, all right, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, what are we trying to do?
Yeah.
Because shoot, I got bills I'm trying to pay for real. So, and people, my friends can help me make a great song. You know what I'm saying? I work with Tim all the time and Jam and Lauren AB. I don't know if you know who Lauren is. Lauren Lo Narell and A.B. Eastwood.
I think if I'm not mistaken, was one of them a participant on the song I just played for you?
No, I don't think so. But okay.
I think the last name was on there, but I'll show you.
A.B. Eastwood. Okay. Maybe so. But yeah, I like to like get with my friends and make music, but sometimes I like to work with people that I've never worked with, but they have something going on. Because I take those opportunities for granted sometimes where I'll cancel sessions and shit because I'm so like, whatever, I don't feel like making music today. But it's like, bro, you're in the studio with Ryan Tedder. You don't know who that is? I'm like, who the fuck is Ryan Tedder? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like Ryan Tedder's best friend. You know what I mean? I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, you should go. And so I like to just, I guess, grab onto opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not picky towards who I want to work with. Like, it is what it is.
I'm going to ask you, it's a twofold question.
Okay.
Who would be some dream collaborations for you on the artist side? And then also, who would you love to work with to write music for?
On the artist side, who would I want to work with? Frank Ocean.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I want to just like, I don't know how that can ever happen, but
don't say that.
Oh no! I'm not saying it won't happen. I just don't know
Anything
how
is
it will
possible.
happen. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to happen, but it will happen one day. Will happen one day. Frank, I want to pick his brain about some shit, and then who I want to write for? I mean, I want to do a song. I gotta get Chris before he's up out of here, and up out of here like just not doing music no more for real. And I gotta get one with him, and I gotta get one with Bruno Mars. I gotta get. I would love to get one more Beyonce. I just to have it. You know what I mean? Like just to have that under my belt. Like need that. I need that. You know what I mean? And
with Beyonce though, what kind of genre are you wanting to write?
I don't want to do the country shit.
Okay, bet. Because I just had to confirm.
No, I don't want to do no Cowboy Carter. And then if she want to do a song, I got those or beats, whatever it is. And Ed Sheeran. Adele, I want to get one with Adele. I got some songs for Adele. Adele, Ed Sheeran, and man, it's a group. I can't think about it. I can't think of their name right now, but it's a dope group. I think they call it Jungle. Yeah, whatever. But
have to look them up.
Yeah, gotta look them up. But yeah. That's the idea right off the bat. That's what I could think of.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think all of those are doable, and anything is possible. I mean, look at where you've come. When I heard of you, you were developing as an artist. Now I know that you're, trying to jump back into focusing on the artistry side of it, but the avenue opened up for you in writing music for other people, and that's amazing. So you've clearly shown growth.
Yeah.
Who knows where you'll be 5 years from now?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. I already know where I'm going.
I mean, you clearly have to know because you're steering the ship.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not steering the ship. God is steering my ship. You know what I'm saying? Because I would never be a songwriter in my life. I would never plan on doing that type of stuff. So, but if you put it in my lap, then it's like, oh, I know where I can go with it now because I didn't know that this was possible at first because I just wanted to get up on my job and stop working every day, but do music in some type of way. And he put this in my plate. Like, all right, bet you can be a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell is a songwriter? And then you learn over you get signed and you start writing songs. Okay, now you know what a songwriter is, but I never knew that was possible. So it kind of took this, it took like me only thinking that you can make money from being an artist and touring and putting out albums and shit like that to making it seem like, all right, now you can write this and be low for a minute and you ain't got to think about none of that. You can just do this and still do what you love. So, yeah. I ain't mean to go on a little tangent, but yeah, I know where I'm gonna be in a minute. As long as it's up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that I'm thankful for having you here. Like I told you, I was put on by my girl Kelly,
Shout out Kelly,
who put me onto your music because she works with your publishing team.
Yeah.
And so I get to have some sneak peeks of what you work on, and it's such an honor to have you on my couch. So thank you for your time.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, of course.
Lord.
The coffee.
It don't happen.
But before I close out, I do want to say that a theme I've noticed with some of these successful people that have come on my couch. Pause. Pause. That have sat on my couch is that caught that, but is that they always bring it back to God. God,
okay.
Why did I put those together in one sentence? Okay, well, anyway, we bless God. We're thankful for God. We're grateful to God. And like I said, it was an honor to host you today. This is your girl, Corina Avalos, your music and radio plug with Up in the Mix.